everybody, it's Brian. I'm here with another new radio from Avionic, which is available from RCBazaar at RCBazaar.com. This is the Avionic RCB6i, a nice little beginner 6-channel radio, good starter radio. There's lots of nice features. Like the form factor, it's pretty small, but it's a fold-out handle and a retractable antenna. That's kind of cool. And the usual few switches. It's got a channel 6, channel 5 switch, so you want an elevator. The 6 is 2 position, the 5 is a 3 position. So, there's a dedicated timer switch, and then a dual rate switch, as well as, of course, your digital trim knobs or digital trim levers, and nice feeling gimbals for an inexpensive radio. So let's have a closer look and see what the features are of this radio. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is the system menu, and you get into the system menu by holding enter and turning on the power. And it gives you two options, T and P. That is going to be for the timer and the power. Hit enter, that gives you the timer, and then for whatever model you're in, you can adjust the time from 1 minute to 59 minutes using the up and down keys. Back out of that to get into the power menu, just hit exit, and it gives you the decibels of power, 20 decibels being the max, and 0 decibels being the range test. And if you want to use the amount that's appropriate for your country, just choose it. And but if in doubt, just use 20 decibels and you should be good to go. Next menu I'm going to show you is the country and stick mode setting, and you hold both of the buttons down for that. Turn it on, gives you N and C, so N or M actually, mode and country. To get into the mode, switch to the enter, and you can see up here it says mode 2. Switch between mode 2 and mode 4 with that. If you want to use mode 3 or mode 1, turn the transmitter over, slide this switch over. Now the sticks have been swapped, and you choose between mode 1 and 3 if you eventually go through it a couple times. So pretty slick actually for a radio to do that. Get back out of that. Country, that gives you a bunch of different country modes, and one I and F. So India and France, I think, is what it is. France will give you a reduced power. If in doubt, just leave it I for India, and enter will get you back out of there. Okay, now how to operate the radio. Turning it on gives you the main screen, shows you what model number you're on, the battery power you've got, the battery voltage, as well as the digital trim indications. And as you can hear, there's also some audio indications, which is nice to have. That's pretty much it. If you want to go into the main menu, just hold down the enter button for 3 seconds. What it does then is it goes through and shows you, well, the first one is the model selection. You can go through, there's up to 8 models, you can select them. Once you're at the model you want, if you want to change the name of it, just hit the exit key, and it will flash through the different letters. Now there's only a few letters that you can use. As you can see, L, C, so it's not a complete library, but it's enough that you can give a reasonable name to your model. And once that's done, just hit enter, and it comes into the rest of the menus. The first one is the channel reversing one. As you can see, it says REV for reverse on the left-hand side, and it shows you the channel you've got. To reverse that channel, hit the up, and it'll flip through forward and back. To select the next channel, you push the down key. And then again, if you want to reverse it, just the up and down. Okay, so pretty straightforward use of that. To go to the next one, you go and hit enter, and it'll take you to the dual rates. Dual rates you can flip through between, well anyways, it shows you 1 and 58, 1 being channel 1, the ailerons, and then you just choose the dual rate value that you want on there. And to switch to the next one, exit, shows you channel 2, that's your elevator. And the final one's channel 4, which is your rudder. And then you just choose the value for each of those. And then that'll be activated when you hit to this dual rate switch to 1. The next one is the mix. Now there's some special mixes they have on here. And to select those, let's see, up and down. Okay, 1 to 2. That means you mix the channels 1 and 2, and that is a delta wing. So it's elevons. And if you want to put again, 2 to 4, that's elevator to rudder. So that's for a V-tail. 1 to 6 is flaperon. So if you've got a flaperon model. So that's essentially what that's all about. Those are the predetermined mixes for different wing types, essentially. And I go to the next one. That is the low power cutoff for the battery. For right now, it shows 4-cell nickel metal hydride. You can also select 1-cell lithium polymer, 2-cell lithium polymer, and that's pretty much it. So it depends what battery you put in there. And then finally, there's the bind, and this is what you get for to bind. Just hit the, I think it's the up here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go, and that shows that it's binding. So pretty straightforward, and some good functions on this radio. All right, so that's the Avionic RCB6i, which is available from RCBazaar at RCBazaar.com. Once again, this is a very basic 6-channel radio with some good features that will let a new beginner move on to different models, such as something with elevons or a V-tail. Dual rate switch is, of course, very useful, and you get to choose whatever you want for each of those. So overall, a nice beginner's radio. 6-channel gives you some growth, and a very nice price point for this. Once again, RCB6i from Avionic, which is available at RCBazaar at RCBazaar.com. Thanks for watching.